Hi, it's me, Karen, the Journey Girl, coming to you from back of the beyond up here in Ferry County, Washington, where it is a cold January day in the new year of 2025. So up here in the frigid north, I decided I was going to make you some Southern Appalachian soup beans. Now, this is not bean soup. This is pure soup beans, which is nothing more than pinto beans, a little seasoning meat, and I put in onion because I think it adds great flavor to it. Now, we use pinto beans. They're very traditional, and that's what you're going to find all the way across the South. And I have 8 ounces of dry pinto beans, which I rinsed and sorted, and then I soaked them overnight in cold water, which speeds up the cooking process. So I'm going to put those in my kettle. And I'm going to say a couple more things about the Appalachian soup beans. This is traditional poor people food. There wasn't a lot of places back in the day to go shopping or go find different fresh foods. Not a lot of grocery stores, and in the winter you didn't have a lot of options for fresh produce. And these beans were a staple, and they helped many families survive, including my own. They are very high in protein, they're very nutritious, and they're also full of fiber. And once they're cooked properly, they are absolutely delicious. So I'm going to get started here. I have half of a medium-sized onion that I'm going to chop up. I'm probably only going to use about half of this half, if that makes sense. So I'm going to do that. These will cook anywhere from an hour and a half to 2.5 hours on your stove. I don't get too fussy when I'm chopping the onion. I just want it in, bite-sized pieces. And you notice I'm using 2 cutting boards because I have bacon on here too, and I'm not into cross-contamination. So I don't want to use the same cutting board for the onions as I do for the bacon. So in they go. That's plenty. Good amount of onion. Now I have 2 slices of thick cut bacon. I'm also going to chop into smaller pieces. There is nothing like the flavor of bacon to enhance the flavor of the soup beans. Soup beans are traditionally served alongside maybe some collard greens or greens of some kind, turnip, whatever your preference is. And it is always and forever served with cornbread. You simply cannot have a soup bean unless you have cornbread. I like beans of any kind because they are economical and nutritious. And I keep several packages of beans. I have navy beans, split peas, lentils, dry black beans. They are shelf stable in your pantry for about forever. So in that goes. Just wipe my hand off a little. Give this a little bit of a stir. Now I'm going to put in some freshly cracked black pepper. Just a few grindings. I'm not adding any salt. I will wait till these are just about done, give them a taste, and then add salt as needed. Salt will if you put it in early, it helps to toughen the beans a little bit. So we wait till the very end. So now I'm going to put in fresh cold water. And I put enough water in to cover the beans by a couple inches. There we go. So these do not have, if I wanted to make bean soup, I'm going to add carrots and celery and a bay leaf and some seasoning. But I don't. To make soup beans, it's just very, very basic. This is going to go on the stove. I'm going to bring it to a boil, cover it, reduce the heat to simmer, and let it go. And I'll start testing it about an hour and a half to see how they're going. They should be very, very creamy. And you pick one up in your hand and smush it and it'll just fall apart. So here we go. I'll see you in a few. All right, we're back, and that pot of beans have been simmering for about 2.5 hours, stirring them occasionally. I just tasted them. They are nice and creamy, soft, flavored with that smoky bacon and onion, so I'm going to get some beans. That cornbread turned out beautiful. Somebody cut it and took a couple pieces right out of the middle. So here we go. And here's a Lulu. Hi, Lulu. Get some of that pot liquor. How about a piece of bacon right on top? And here we have it. Appalachian Southern soup beans and a nice piece of cornbread. So if you're enjoying this video, go to my YouTube channel, The Journey Girl Cooks, for this and many more recipes. I also have a website, www.thejourneygirl, and there's a link to my cookbook called The Journey Girl Cooks. So until next time, journey on.